Good morning and welcome to the Cheshire Classic 2013. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty nice day, if a little bit chilly. We've got some big teams ready to ride and we're looking for some really exciting action out on the course. We're going to try and catch up with some of the riders before they head out.
It's a good little course. It's a nice little course that I really like. It suits me because there's like a little kick at the end for the sprint, if it comes to a sprint, and then the drag around along the dual carriageway thing is pretty nice.
No particular tactics other than riding a race as a team, and that's what I'm trying to develop with the team this year, is to get them to race as a team.
We'll be doing what we can, following some wheels, following some moves and trying to create some stuff.
And have you got a special team tactic for today's race?
Of course.
And are you going to share us a little bit of it?
Of course not.
Everybody else has.
I'm not.
Today we got entry for 3 riders. We are quite happy with that because the race is very high level, so we got our 3 best riders in the race.
I think Emma Grant, one of our riders, has just come back from the US. She rode really well last weekend in a major stage race over there. So if the travel's out of her legs well, then I think we can perform pretty well with her.
There are the key 3 teams, I'm guessing: Breast Cancer Care, Scott Contessa and Matrix Fitness. Clearly they've got strong teams, they're on the scene, they know what they're doing, they've got good DSs on board. We're going to be watching them closely, but you might be surprised they might be watching us as well.
I don't think I've ever seen such a big representation of teams. So Breast Cancer Care, Matrix, there's a lot of big teams there, and I think if the right mixture gets away,
I think it'll stay away.
I think so, yeah. So it's quite possible there'll be a break, I think.
There's a couple of quite well-presented teams, and they're obviously going to be the ones to watch. They're going to be working well together, as with Lou, and they've only got 2, so maybe a little bit of a sit in, see what's happening.
Women's cycling's just made a massive step this year, and there's loads of big teams, and I think there's 2 of us here from Hope here today, so we'll see what we can do. I think it's just a case of riding clever and watching the bigger teams and trying to get into a move that's represented by everybody.
We get approached by lots of people, as you can imagine, throughout the year, but this one appealed to us. One of our key objectives as a business is getting into women's cycling more. So it's a good field, it's very competitive, so we thought this was a good thing to follow.
Any questions, ladies? Have a good race. Let's hope it gets a bit warmer.
So this is lap 1. Here we come. Coming up to the line for the first time on the cliff. So they're going to be doing 10 laps of this. No breaks away just yet. We've got the full peloton together. Whoa.
Laura.
Come. So the girl out front at the moment is Louise Ma, who we spoke to just before the race, from Team Mule Bar Girl, making a run for the start-finish line for the second lap of the race. We've got one of the Breast Cancer Care girls just behind her, Ooh, slipped to gear. Who have we got here? And here come the bunch coming up pretty quick behind. Don't think she's going to stay away for much longer. A lot of the peloton still pretty close together, but we've definitely lost a few riders since the first lap. Here they come, here they come. It's lap 3. Oh, we've got someone off the front in blue. Oh, here we go. So, Max Gear Girl giving it some on this ascent for lap 3. Sarah Byrne, and I think that is Laura Massey from Abergavenny. Ooh, some crunching gears. So, again, pretty high pace going up the climb again. Peloton stringing out a little bit. Come on, Heather. But yeah, still pretty all together. I think we might again have lost a couple more on that lap, but it's quite a big peloton still. Okay, so we got 2 girls off the front on this lap. One from Breast Cancer Care and one from, I can't see her jersey. Oh, Scott Contessa. So that's Amy, I think. Amy Gornall. And who's the girl? Number 76. That is Molly Weaver. So Molly Weaver and Amy Gornall off the front. They've got a few seconds, but here come the rest of the bunch. Catching them up on the climb. As predicted, we've lost a few more out the bunch. Fighting to stay on at the back there. 6 more laps. Okay, so it's lap 5. We've got 1 rider off the front right now. That is, I think, Gemma Neal from Pedal Power Race Team. She's got a bit of a gap. Can't see the main peloton yet coming through. So that little whistle that just went means that next lap there's going to be an intermediate sprint or a preem. So expect a little bit more action in time for the next time the bunch come through. Crikey, she's got a good lead now. Looking pretty businesslike. Like they're making an effort to draw her back. Again, we've got the Breast Cancer Care girls on the front. All the major teams are still well represented. was Carla Body, I think, taking that sprint from Maxi Fuel in the yellow shoes and the blue outfit. One of the Matrix girls was taking advantage of the sprint by pushing on over the top. Here we go, just more Molly Weaver.
Come on, Amy, watch the break! They're going! Get up, Gaza! Push up, Nat!
Come on, Ness.
Come on, Jill! Come on, Nana, get across there!
Come on, Joe. Here they come, they're all together again. Lap 6, so there's only 4 laps left to go. There was a little breakaway of 6 got away just after this climb on the last lap, but they've been brought back by the peloton. See, they're working hard.
Well done, Nat! Keep going!
The big teams have still got their full complement of riders in there. There we go, they're coming up the hill again towards the finish line. Be 3 laps to go at this point. Bunches all together. A few little forays have been off the front over the course of this lap, but the bunch is all back together. Again, the bunch is getting smaller every time it comes through. And on the front we've got Amy Roberts from Wiggle Honda on the right hand side in the black and orange. And we've got Molly Weaver clipping off the front again. Amy Roberts chasing her down. Going to try and get away, I think, on this lap. Going over the top again.
Come on, Amy! Come on, Nat! Come on, Laura! Keep up there!
Go on, Eve, keep going. Come on, Ness. Race convoy coming through for the penultimate time. They'll be getting the bell on this lap, which means there's just 1 lap left to go. So that's the last time the peloton will have to ride the whole way up the hill. At the end of the next lap, the finish line's just down there. This is Molly going off the front again. Last ditch effort to try and make it into something other than a bunch sprint finish. Some tired legs out there. Come on, girls. Here they come, here they come. Whoa, giving it some beans up there. See Carla Body coming up on the left-hand side in the blue. We've got one of the Matrix girls coming over in the... Yes! Yes! Oh my God! Oh my God, mate. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! We've got a winner! Hey. Amazing! That was brilliant. How did it go?
Much better than last year.
Yeah.
Not as hard for me as last year. Doesn't mean it was slower or not as hard, but maybe just a bit fitter.
Brilliant.
And we got a tiny little break. 6 of us with about 3.5 laps to go when I did the preem.
Yeah, we heard that on the radio, yeah.
And I thought, oh God, it's going to go, because the girls were really strong and I wasn't the strongest in that. And then it got brought back and I thought, I just got to sit in now.
Sit in, wait for the sprint.
Yeah, I was done. I thought if I won the preem, I must have a little bit of juice in the legs.
Yeah.
Maybe not everything, but you can't always tell from the preem, but it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, every time I race, I worry because it's a numbers game, and if someone's got 5 people leading them out, should I follow their train? And actually, when it comes down to it, you just got to ride your own race. And I led myself out from before the flag, and I thought I've got to go before the flag because it's my kick. It's that first 10 seconds or 5 seconds that gets you your gap.
Get you over the gap.
And Emma had already gone, and I thought she was going, but
it was really close.
I know.
Really close on the line.
I had a tiny bit extra left in her, I think. Just a tiny bit left. And I felt me coming up to her and I thought, yeah, I've got a tiny bit left.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Really happy?
I can't describe it right now. I'm actually really chuffed. I don't think I've ever been so pleased.
Amazing. And your girls did an amazing job as well.
Well, Mel, on the 1 lap to go, there was a gap. The girls from BCC tried to go with Matrix. Mel just drove it for 2Ks to gap it. Charlene then took over, drilled it all the way till we came back to the bypass, and that's when it all came back together and they'd done their job.
Third place was Emily Kay of Scott Contessa Epic. Top 2, and a very closely fought out battle it was on the cliff. Second place was Emma Grant and Matrix Fitness Racing Academy.
Well done. Great race.
So first for the 2030 edition of the Cheshire Classic Women's Road Race goes to Carla Buddy of MT Maxi Fuel.
No, it's been a fantastic edition. You know, the extra sponsors, the work that the Weaver Valley Club have put in are behind Andy. You know, the marshals and all the people that were involved in the race convoy. It's a very spectacular sight when you see a proper race convoy with the team cars behind the vehicles that are with, you know, with the organiser, and that always looks good. So it's fantastic from a spectator's point of view.
Happy with today's results? A little bit of mixed feelings.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I came here hoping for the win and didn't quite pull it off, so yeah, a little bit gutted, but that's bike racing. I was disappointed there was a good break that we got, and we got a sizable gap, and I was disappointed that didn't stick. But then, yeah, coming into the final corner, my teammate did a sweet lead out, and they got me 4th wheel into the last corner, which is exactly where I wanted to be. So yeah, down to that point, it was just over to me, and I didn't quite have the legs. Carla was stronger on the day and put me on the line, but hey.
We already spoke to you straight after the race. Have you calmed down slightly? Or
yeah, I've
still
calmed down. I'm still a little bit shocked.
Do you want to just wave the cup at us a little bit? So, brilliant win. Very close on the line.
Yep.
Emma's a little bit gutted.
Of course. And if it was the other way around, I would
be a little bit gutted too. But yeah, brilliant day out.
Yep.
What did you think of the race generally?
I thought it was absolutely brilliant. We had accredited marshals, which means they can stop the traffic, which makes you feel a little bit safer in the race. It's quite a hard race. You can see the standard of women's cycling has just gone up so much, because even though people are trying to break away, and you've got a team there which has got 8-9 riders, you've got a team there that's got 6 riders, they're trying to do moves to get away, but then there's another team with 6 riders bringing it all back. So it wasn't in that position a couple of years ago. I started in March 2011, and I think Cheshire Classic in 2012 was about my 4th road race ever, and it was really intimidating. And it's actually quite nice to come after a year and not be quite so intimidated by a big road race, but it was really, really good. My personal prediction of the wild card is somebody who I think that people don't necessarily know, because Emma's not been around in the country for the last couple of years. When I saw the start sheet, I thought Emma's somebody that people have got to watch. Yeah. And lo and behold, she was in one of the main breaks, and she's right up there leading the sprint now. Take each race that comes, race for the moment. Yeah, it is. It's just don't overcomplicate it. I just kind of get there and get on with it.
Great. Well, it's done pretty well for you today.
Yeah, thank you ever so much.
So, congratulations again.
Thanks to the guys for organising it, Weaver Valley, CC and Andy, all the marshals, all the volunteers, everyone who makes it possible, parents that bring their kids here so that everyone can race, and anyone who drives me here. Thank you, and of course to my team. Thank you ever so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Another fabulous edition of the Cheshire Classic. Can't wait for next year. We'll see you all there.